Hi guys, welcome to our channel, Come Draw With Us. Today I'm going to show you how to draw this easy orange slice in Procreate. If you don't want to draw your own, I put a link to my own orange sketch in the description down below. You can just upload it as a photo in your Procreate canvas and copy it from there. To sketch the orange, we need to make 3 perfect circles. So select any sketching brush that you like to use, draw a circle on your canvas and hold down on the shape until it becomes a perfect oval. Click on Edit Shape at the top and then click on Circle. It then becomes a perfect circle. You want to center this circle on the middle of your page so you see those yellow lines show up. Then duplicate this layer and you're going to make the circle a little bit smaller and again center it in the middle of the page. And you want to duplicate this circle once more and do the same thing. Reduce its size and center it in the middle of the page as shown on the video. Combine the 3 layers together and then start sketching out the segments of the orange. At this point in the sketch, just refine the segments of the orange, but again, if you didn't want to draw this part, I did attach my drawing in the description down below. Now we just need to clean up our drawing. So reduce the opacity of this layer, and on a new layer, start drawing and just simply trace your sketch so that it just has a more refined look to it. We're going to hide our sketch for now and work on creating the orange texture for the pulp of the orange. So create a new layer, and I attached the color palette in the description of the video, but using a shade of orange, find a texture brush in Procreate that you like to use. I am using Elena Jensen's acrylic pouring brushes because I just really like them right now. I like the texture they give, but any texture brush in Procreate will work. So just go ahead and mess around with the different brushes until you find a texture background that you like. Then click on your sketching layer and click Select. Go back to your orange background layer and click on Clear, and that will erase the sketch from the orange background. And now you just want to erase all of the orange except for the pulp segments. Add a new layer above your sketching layer, and using a very pale orange, close to white, go ahead and color in the rind of the orange. In this video, I'm going to change the background to black just so you can see it better, but you don't have to do that on your own. But one thing you will want to do is change the color of your sketch. So do a 2-finger swipe to alpha lock it and fill it with the color of the rind. We're now going to add some dark orange shades to the outside of the rind. So add a new layer and make it a clipping mask, and use a pale orange to highlight the outside of the rind. We want to blend this color in just a little bit, so click on Adjustments and then click on Gaussian Blur. You're going to swipe the screen from left to right until it's about a 15% blur. Then add a new layer, make it a clipping mask, and choose a slightly darker orange and do the same thing, shade around the rind. We're going to use the Gaussian blur effect again, but this time only blur it until about a 9%. And then we want to add one final layer of orange. So make a new layer, make it a clipping mask, and then select an even darker orange and shade around the rind. And for the Gaussian blur effect on this layer, just blur it to about 6%. Okay, at this point we only have 2 steps left. I'm turning my background back to white, and now you need to turn on your orange texture layer. The first thing we want to do with our orange texture layer is to add a layer on top of it and make it a clipping mask. Set it to color burn, and then select a medium gray, and we're going to shade some inner parts of the pulp using the soft brush from Procreate. Finally, our last step is to add some texture to the rind. So select your rind layer and add a new one, and it should automatically be a clipping mask. So select a pale yellow, and again, using any one of your favorite texture brushes from Procreate, just go ahead and add some texture to the rind layer. And here is the finished project. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you had a great time drawing this orange. If you enjoyed this tutorial, go ahead and subscribe to our channel to be updated as we post more tutorials. Thanks for drawing with us.